Hello, this is Barbara Iris Alsou, Parental World Knowledge. I want to thank you for tuning in. We are going to be designing some more bracelets. And what you need, if you haven't watched us already, you need a stretchy band material. That's really the best. And you can get this at a sewing store if you don't have it at home. Generally, they use this for banding of your skirts, your pants, etc. So I'm hoping that you have this, or you can get this as soon as possible. And what you have to do is simply put this around your wrist. You cut to that point that was just a little bit bigger than your wrist. And then you decide which side is the good side and which side's the nubby side. The side that just looks like it has some flaws, so I would use this side to sew on. Fold it in half and have a good size needle so that you can sew this. And if you want, as far as this goes, you can have like the color it is, or at least close to it. Now I have this silvery grayish color, and I could use that. That's my son in the background doing repairs. Forgive the noise. I'm on right now on the air.
Thank you so much.
What you do a chain stitch. To bring it through. You need to pull it as hard as you can, but not too hard that you pull out the stitches. I always put a double knot on the bottom of the thread. If it's very thick, the material, and you have to pull maybe more to get through, I would make it a 4 knots as opposed to 2. You're gonna have to do 2 rows, so and what I'm going to do is I have navy blue, and I'm going to put this, I have this red heart, and I have these silver. I like that, and I'm going to use, that's why I'm using metallic silver. So it'll be red, white, and blue. now you're going to turn to the other side and forgive the drooling in the background. This is definitely a reality show. Oh. And what you can put it on besides, I showed you I had a beautiful wood heart, but you can put any charms that you have. If you have any broken jewelry, if you want to redesign something that you had, this is why I'm making this, because I had a lot of pieces of jewelry I wanted to redesign. My aunt worked for a jewelry store, and she kept giving me gifts, and I really didn't need all that jewelry, so that's why I'm redesigning it for charity. I'm doing Shop for a Cause from Macy's, artist Barbara Sue Fine Art Studio, and it's only $5, and you get the free beautiful antique bracelet. And you also get a free art and poetry lesson. It's a private lesson from artist Barbara Sue Fine Art Studio. Or you can have another lesson also on the air from artist Barbara Sue Fine Art Studio. And we're in West Orange, New Jersey. And that number is 973. Oil painting. It's on LinkedIn. Check it out. It's called Good Life, and I painted it by Barbara Sue. And you're eligible for a $500 Macy gift card. The giveaway, and that's August 29th of this year. And you get 25% off most items in the store, even designer items, even if they were on sale. Most items would still be 25% off. So it's a great deal that you're getting for the $5. We donate to Epilepsy Foundation 50%. You have a year to use the lesson with us, with the ticket. Shop for a Cause from Macy's. So you have an entire year, and you don't have to sign up for anything else. We have so many great pieces. I'll show you. Beautiful. This hair clip was never worn. We have this beautiful crystal necklace. Beautiful earrings, just so many nice things that you can get with the free antique piece of jewelry. Or our great bracelets. There's just so many beautiful pieces. Why supplies last? So again, 973-736-1637. Give us a call. You can come pick up your ticket and have your lesson. And hopefully you'll be that lucky one that wins the oil painting. It's $1,000 value. You just have to pay the New Jersey state tax on that, so it's less than $100. And art always appreciates, and it's definitely worth $5 donation. And we're tax deductible. You can, we're a 501(c) classified organization for tax purposes, so you can make this tax deductible on your taxes, the $5 donation. And Epilepsy Foundation is also 501(c) classified for tax purposes, so definitely. Okay, so now we're to the end. What we're going to do is just put through a little bit of the thread, the needle, and then make a knot and double knot it. And then cut it with your scissor. If you need to take things off, you'll need a needle nose plier. Let me show you what one looks like. I don't have to on the wood, it already is taken off, but this is a needle nose plier. Sometimes you have to take off, like on your charms, you might have like a little link. I took these off already, but you see, like, there's sometimes like a little link where that loop is. So now you're going to sew on the good side, you want to sew your ornament. And it's in half from where the seam was, fold it in half, and then put the ornament in the center. You decide where you want to put it. And if you do need something, because you're sewing and need a thimble, they have metal ones like this. This is plastic. You put it on your finger so you don't poke your finger with the needle or rub too much against your finger, but I don't use one. All right, so now you have to make sure, again, that the thread has the knot, 2 knots on the bottom. And you see where you want to put your ornament. Whether, if it was small, you could, center it. But this is big, so I'm just going to put it right from the top bottom. Just line it up from the center. And you would start from the inside part and go to the outside. And pull it through the top, because this one has a hole, bottom and top. All right, now you would bring it again back through the back. And you got to continually do it until it gets snug. When you feel it's snug, then you won't have to be pulling it through again. So bring it through the back, right through to the hole in the front. Again, put it through the front to the back. And then you're going to go back down. From the back to the front again, into the hole. It's getting snug, so now harder to do. Barely pulling through. Okay. So do one more time if I can. Well, this might be it. And this thread is pretty thick, so that's good. Again, from the back to the front, and if you can get in one more time. You might not be able to. Just made it. Okay. And that's going to be it. All right, so Gonna cut your thread. Make sure you knot it. Knot it twice. Okay. Now I'm going to be putting on some silver things. And I have this old belt I don't wear.
Hello.
Hello. And you cut this. You have to cut off the backing. It has like a little material. I was given this belt as a gift and I never wore it, and this is great. You know, it has all these charms on it. All these antique charms. Just perfect. I'm doing a reality show. I'm not talking to myself. I just wanted to tell you. Some people are walking by that are helping do some construction. Okay, any rate. Now you have this, and it has a nice little hole, you see, and you would put a thin needle. That needle would never fit through. So I have like a thin one, and that one will work. So you need to have different size needles. This one, you see it's thin. And I have it already threaded and knotted. So that will work for the silver piece. The hole is so tiny, so you have to have various size needles to fit your charms that you're putting on. Try to take off as much of that backing so that you can get to the hole. Still a little bit in my way, so I'm going to take some more off. Okay. All right, now you have to decide where you want to put this. Now, I could put it up on top with this, or I could put it on the side here. You decide, where you want to have it. I might try to do it there. On top. The best thing is to lay out a pattern of what you want to do. And I laid out my heart and my my silver things that I had on the belt. And I feel I'm going to put 2 on the side. So before you start, you decide how you want it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make 2 more. I have 2 more of these. Definitely a lot more of these. And I'll put 1 on each side. So always decide your pattern. I want to do before I start. The back. And then go into the front hole. And keep sewing until you feel it thick again. When you feel it so tight that it's difficult to get through, then you know. Okay, so it's kind of thick now, so I'm just going to make a knot. And make a second knot. cut off the thread. And then I want to make, like I said, on each side, I'm going to put some more silver. I'll have to re-thread my thread again. That's tight. I wanted to put my brighter light on in my dining room, which I normally do, but I was afraid they're going to blow the circuitry and we'll lose our broadcast. So I'm trying to do this with very little light. I might skip this and go to something else, because I can't see where the hole is. It's so tiny. They've been working all morning and all afternoon and all. It looks like it's going into the night. No, I can't see. I can't see to thread this. I'm going to start something else. I can just add those other two things after the show. I'm going to put, well, I have, it's beautiful the way it is with the silver in the front. And then I'm going to put the two silvers on the side. So that one is almost done. But this one I'm going to start. I'll start a new one. And I have some great gold buttons that are antique. And I have this beautiful little gold key. So I'm looking forward to doing that. And they have big holes, so I don't have to worry. I can use my other needle that I can thread in very fast. And I have a nice navy blue piece that's already cut. And this would be the good side. This will be the bad side. Now they do have needles that you don't even have to thread. I tell you, wish I had it today. It has like a loop opening. You just pull it open and you put your thread through. As simple as that. Now again, you're going to do the chain stitch. So first put it in and then to the end, and then pull it through. And the second one should be the chain stitch one. And just put it over the loop. You have to make 2 rows in case you weren't watching before. And when you put the last stitch, you make 2 double knots. You want to be sure that it doesn't pull out the stitches. And I hope that you have your pattern, like I know what I want to do. I hope you have a pattern all laid out, like I just did. This way you don't sew down your charms and then have to take it off again. Lay it out and see how it looks. Okay. Still doing your chain stitch. I hope everybody was safe from yesterday. It was such a bad rainstorm here. Very treacherous. It was a lot of rain in the West Orange area and New Jersey area. It was a lot of rain, heavy rain. They said flash flood came on my phone repeatedly. I just hope everyone was safe. I pray a miraculous healing prayer if anyone needs it. God heals 100%. But it was really very scary. That it was lightning, thunder. It was really getting very wet. And I hope no one got caught in their car, got stranded. Fortunately, my son came home safe. He didn't get stuck in anything, thank goodness. Certain parts of New Jersey, they definitely had flooding. We were fortunate we didn't. Okay, so I'm to the end. Now I just have to make a double knot. Good job. I do have to re-thread that, but good thing it's a big one, so it doesn't take long. Okay, I'll just cut off the end. And you sew on the good side. Now, again, where the seam is, you fold it to see where the center part would be. I'm going to be putting the key in the center. And I can see like where I want it. This is a beautiful brass key. I could see which side I want it on. This side. And I think I'll have it so it's like not perfectly straight. It looks interesting, like a little bit just the slant, like this. So I'm going to have it like that. And then you need the big needle because it's a big hole. So Okay. Now, we put it through the back part to the front to sew it on. Don't pull it too hard. And keep doing it until you feel it's snug enough. Keep going in and out. And after you feel it's snug enough, I mean, I still have a ways to go. Make sure you double knot the back again. I have a gold metallic piece of material. I think I might even put a nice bow with this to give it a little something more. It's just like a stretchy cord string. Now I'm going to put this through a little bit of the threads and then double knot it. And I'm going to put a nice bow onto that key, the top of it. First, I'm just going to sew on those other buttons. Excuse me. And I need to make 2 knots. All right. Now, you take your buttons and you want to center. And like I see that there's a little something on here, so I'm going to get that off. I see it now. There's plenty of room to fit both buttons. Metallic ribbon will look great. So I centered it. You see it just exactly where I want it. I laid it out before, but I just want again before I sew it. There's no sense in starting something and then have to take it out again. So from the back and then to it. Starting to get snug, so it won't be much longer. Excuse me. It's a reality show. Gotta answer the phone. Labar speaking. Hello? Hello? Oh, nobody answered. I hope people don't call while we're on the phone. You know, we're doing the live telethon. You know, I hope they're not calling me for that. We should be called 9 to 5, Monday through Sunday, not while we're airing. Well, it's time to go. It's actually already 6. And I just want to say thank you for tuning in. And we'll finish this again tomorrow. But as you can see, there is the button is not quite finished. It's almost there. And the key's in the middle. And it's very nice. And I can put the bows to make it really great. It will pop with the bows with it. And I thank you. I'm going to enjoy finishing that tomorrow on the air. And I hope that you have a good time. And I'm sorry for all this noise, but we have to fix one of our bathrooms and make it a full bathroom. All right, well, thank you again. You take care. Best to you. Good night or good morning, depending where you are.